Hi guys, welcome back to my experience guide. And before begin this guide, Happy New Year. So this is my first review video on 2019. So let's talk about Sora. Sora is really flexible character. So let's compare him to Cloud and Hyo. I know that they are true double hand character. They are not true dual wield like Sora, but like I said, Sora is really flexible. So if you take a look on his attack stats, you can see 3 attack boosts, okay, 110%, 150%, and 170%. So the numbers mean, okay, 110% is what you get if you make Sora double hander without his Trust Mastery word. Okay, and you will get 150% if you equip him with his Trust Mastery word. The thing you want to pay attention is if you equip his Trust Master, then it means he is not a true double hand attacker. Okay, the damage multiplier will be low because his Trust Mastery word is one hand weapon. But still, even without his Trust Master, 110% are still very high. Okay, and 170% is obtainable if you obtain Oblivion, another Kingdom Heart weapon on this event. Okay, we will get it on this week trial. Okay, 170%, pretty amazing. Sora other stats are also super amazing. Like you can see that he can get 50% health, which is same like Cloud and Hyo, but yeah, it's very nice. 50% MP and high defense and spirit to survive the enemy's attack. Not only that, he also has 30% physical evasion, which is very amazing. And yes, he has insane 10% MP regen pattern. I may exaggerate here, okay, 10% is not insane, but he gets another 5% from his Trust Master reward. Okay, it is very good. 5% MP regen, so 15% MP regen, he won't have that much MP problem. Okay, for ailments resist, he has sleep, silence, and confused. Confused is really good, especially because he is a physical attacker. But again, paralyzed and no petrified. So pay attention on that, especially if you bring friends. I mean, if you bring Sora from your friend. Okay, pay attention to the ailments. He also has 3 LP regen per turn and 100% faster LP rate. So those are pretty dope because his LP is very useful. Not only that, he has fatal damage protection. Okay, only 60%, but still very useful because the threshold point is 40%. And yes, he has innate dual wield, so pretty good. And one thing that amazing about Sora is he on 7 stars form also get 150% true double hand. Why that is amazing? Because Hyo, the unflexible character who is made to become true double hand attacker, only get 100% true double hand. So it is pretty awesome, right? Because Sora is flexible and he has more true double hand boost than Hyo. So yeah, pretty amazing. And he also get increased damage for his LB, which make him deal more damage. If you want to make Sora into true dual wield attacker, that's also very good because Sora has 50% true dual wield. Especially, yeah, I mean, maybe 40% if you don't count his Trust Master, but if you calculate his Trust Master too, then 50% true dual wield, which are very high. Okay, so Sora's stats are really good. What about his abilities? Okay, let's take a look on them. One good thing about Sora is he able to chain with lots of characters. Okay, so the first chaining move he has is Hurricane Blast. This one is to be used to chain with tornado users. It is pretty amazing because you can chain with a magical attacker, okay? Or maybe on the global you also able to chain with Malvacy, who is a hybrid character. Simply equip Sora with Wind Elemental Weapon on his secondary hand. Okay, pretty good, and it also break enemy defense by 50%, so it will double or your abilities damage on the next turn. Next, Ripple Drive. This is chainable with Meteor Rain, but I find it quite hard to do perfect chain, so I think you only want to use this to buff yourself. Okay, next, Sonic Blade. This is his maybe second or maybe the best chaining move, depends on your preference. Okay, this deal 8.4 times backload damage, so it is like Hyo, Servant of the Blade, okay, which deal awesome damage, and chainable with Divine Ruination. So if you have Hyo, you can chain Sora with him. Okay, so there is no debate here. Okay, so this skill alone already make him better than Hyo, because Hyo, Servant of the Blade, has lower damage multiplier than Sonic Blade. So really, you cannot fight, or I mean argue with me on this one, okay, on this Divine Ruination chaining. Next is Ars Arcanum. This is another insane skill because it can deal 10 times on its maximum damage. Okay, so if you have reached the maximum potential with triple cast, you can deal 30 times damage per turn, and that's pretty amazing. Chain them with Absolute Mirror of Equity, so many characters gonna have this move on the future, or maybe right now. Okay, Machina and Dracula as well. On the future, you can chain this with X-Star. So his cooldown ability is like Hyo. It buff him attack by 200%, which is huge. But the reason you want to use this is because his triple command. This triple command gonna allow you to use 3 abilities per turn. So you can chain his Sonic Blade with Hyo triple Servant of the Blade. Okay, so pretty good. Next is Strike Rate. This is also another good ability. It is his AoE attack, and the most important thing is it break enemies defense and spirit by 60%. That will more than double your damage output to the enemies. Not only triple command, he also has dual command too. Okay, so there's no need to be afraid if you want to make him into true double hand attacker. And finally, you can also unlock his triple command by using his LB, okay, Ragnarok. This LB is pretty good because it gets increased damage, but I think you don't need to level up this one if you make Sora into true dual wield attacker, because it is just a waste for his dual wield. Okay, but still this LB is pretty good because it unlocks your triple command and break enemies of all enemy stats by 65%. But like you can see here, there is no increase on the breaks effect, so you don't need to level up this one. Okay, with 100% faster LB rate and 3 LB crystals regen per turn, you can, it is very easy to use this frequently every 4 turns if the enemies are dropping LB crystals like usual. Enough about abilities, let's talk about equipment. Sora is really flexible on his equipment choice. You can make him into true dual wield or true double hand attacker, so it is all up to you. It all depends on your equipment. Okay, if you have martial glove and something like that, then it may be better to make Sora into true double hand character. But if you make him into true double hand attacker, then he may have problem when you want to deal an elemental chain. Okay, basically building him is really easy. Simply focus on his attack stats. So I think that's all you need to know about his equipment. My conclusion for Sora. So like I said, Sora is one of the best attacker on this game, physical attacker. Okay, one thing I really like him is he is super flexible. He can become dual wielder or true double hand. That makes him really good for newbie players. Also, don't forget, Sora has innate dual wield, so yes, pretty dope. He also has lots of chaining moves: Tornado, Absolute Mirror, Equity, and Divine Ruination, and Meteor Rain. But Meteor Rain is kind of bad, so you don't need to count about it. Okay, and he also has high damage multiplayer chain, and don't forget his backlog chain, which means yeah, he able to kind of finish his own chain by himself. And probably the most important thing is he will get buff on the future. So if you get him right now, that's really good investment, because for now he is already one of the best attacker, and on the future Gumi will upgrade him to become as powerful as the Japan version. And yes, that's pretty awesome, because basically you get a future proof character. But still, it is all up to you whether you want to pull Sora or not. But for me, I'm gonna wait for Xenogears banner, okay, because I love Xenogears more than Kingdom Hearts. One thing I don't like about him is his Thrustmaster. Okay, it is very good sword, 160 attack, but the problem is it is only usable for himself. So if you only get one Sora, then basically his Thrustmaster reward is kind of wasted. Okay, but really he is very good. I can give him 10 plus plus out of 10. Okay, Sora is the limit. I think he is better than Hyo right now. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Sora. Thank you very much for watching. Visit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy private experience guide. Bye bye guys.